was out having a cigarette, so sorry. The next guy we got, he's a Fairfield night. He's a pretty personal guy. You guys might know him for 20-foot forehead. His name's Jeffy Alexander. And I like to say that he's kind of like the Jack Black of Southeast Iowa. Give it up for Jeffy Alexander! Yeah! Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. Holy shit. Class of 95, make some noise. Come on, guys. Yeah. You know it's going to be a party when one of the ladies in a crowded, loud bar room, you can hear her go, "Taco bar, bitches!" You know it's going to be a freaking party, alright? You know it. Okay, I got you, bitch. I'm not even a comedian, okay? I lied my way onto this show here so I could troll for divorced cougar poon. That is why I am here, okay? Okay, so please make a line. Talk to me afterwards, it's fine. But let's lay some ground rules right freaking out, okay? Please, do not mistake the sex pack for love handles, alright? Do not mistake that, okay? Alright, we do not, I will be your chubby O machine, but I will not be your stepdad, I promise you, I will not do that, okay? Okay? And besides, let's try and keep it in grounds, please, because I gotta take my wife to church tomorrow, okay? So let's lay the ground rules right now. Oh. Take a look at this. You are an attractive group of people, I swear to God. I'm not pandering either. This is not part of my act. You guys are attractive, okay? You got class of 95. You guys were a little bit beyond. I kind of vaguely remember you guys from 150 pounds ago, but vaguely. But hey, you look good. You guys took care of yourselves. Not me so much. I kind of ate my feelings in the past years because no one told me feelings taste like bacon and chocolate. Nobody told me that. Not one person tells you that, okay? I mean, life catches up to everybody. Look at this shit right here. Look how this is going, okay? I want to punch. Yeah, thank you for the blowout. Thank you, sir. Thank you, long-haired hippie guy with the pink toys. Oh, God! You and your flowing fucking hair. Good for you. Dark side of the moon, my fucking ass. God. It makes me want to punch my dad in the dick. It seriously does. We have the genetics of a harbor seal. But look at this shit. It confuses the hell out of me, alright? It's fine. Thinning, building a moat for some reason. And this little triangle right here, breaking off from the mainland, sign of the Illuminati. I don't get it. I don't. Hey, it's fine. I will ride the goat. Okay, I will go 7 minutes with the Grand Master. If it gets me a Comedy Central special or a bit part on a sitcom, I will do that. Okay, just buy me dinner first. Let's see where it goes.
There's a taco bar.
Taco bar, bitches. I'm gonna just do that like every 3 minutes for this set. It's gold. The other gold thing, I can't remember who it was who was in here. It's like we were like getting in here because the Hawkeyes were playing. I get it. And so I was talking to this lady, and she goes, "There's a reason, because we bleed black and gold." And I was like, "You need to go to a doctor. You have hepatitis, woman. Jesus." Oh, you better get that checked out. Oh, so you guys happily married? You guys have kids and stuff? Y'all have kids? Okay. That's another part of life. Of course, I don't. I ain't ever taking this Pink Floyd shirt off. I don't. But that's it.
No baggage, baby.
You were making this easy. Thank you. I'm glad Drunky Blonde. Look at me, guys. You are deaf. Hope you hear me. Here's my dilemma. Here's how life has caught up with me. I have 6 freaking kids. Not joking. I have 6. Yeah. He likes to do it. but not safe like I should have. I should be working at like 7 gas stations right now. Okay? And I promise you, if I had a time machine, I would go find my 16-year-old self and I would staple condoms to my back and ass. Just cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Stop it! Cha-ching, cha-ching. Quit putting your nude penis in things. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Doritos are not a breakfast food. Cha-ching, cha-ching. But it's not bad. It's really not bad. I have great kids. I really do. They play with each other and they have fun, and it's not as hard as you think. In my situation, it's more like the modern American family these days. You gotta say that, because if you've been married for like 15, 20 years, God bless you. God bless you all, because it takes a lot of work for a marriage. Mine didn't quite work out that way. I mean, my first marriage ended, and it basically ended because of religious reasons, because I'm Irish Catholic and she was a bitch, so it didn't work. We get along now. It's fine. We get along fine. But it's your modern American family. It's hers, mine, and ours. That's the situation. I got myself a beautiful ginger wife now. She's gorgeous. I'll tell you guys about her a little later. But if I tell you guys, thank God it's 2015, because if I tell you guys, hey, I have 6 kids, you're like, holy shit, that's a lot of kids. If I'd explain my situation 30, 40 years ago, they'd look at me sideways and maybe chase me out of town with a pitchfork, okay? Because if you explain my situation, I have my oldest child from my high school sweetheart. I've got 3 kids from my first wife. I've got a new little baby from my new wife. I have a stepdaughter who I had no fun in making, but I still gotta pay for her and make sure she doesn't die and shit. So if you take that down to the lowest common denominator and make a long story short, I've got 6 children with 3 women and a man. That is your modern American family, ladies and gentlemen. The West. He doesn't stop. The Westboro Baptist Church, they pick at my house, but they don't know what to put on their signs. One just said, God hates fill in the blank. And the other one's like, we just think we should stand here. Burn, sinner. But I do. I got a beautiful gingery wife. Yes, she's ginger. And I have a beautiful ginger son. He's 11 months old. He's 11 months old. He turned 11 months old on the 15th. Beautiful, yes. Yes. He's a great kid. And my wife says I'm an STG. I'm a sexually transmitted ginger, so I'm a ginger by proxy. That's why they let me on this, because we already had 2 gingers. But he's great. He couldn't have been the best 6th kid ever. He slept all night real young. He eats. He's just happy all the time. The only thing the kid is missing is skin pigmentation in the soul. That's all he's missing. That's it. And his mother, I didn't realize she was a ginger when I first met her, because she had dyed red hair. She really dyed red hair. And then later that night, she gave me a hand job and I contracted freckles. Yes. At least I hope they're freckles. What did you do to me? Damn it! But you want to hear the shitty part about that whole thing? Like there could be a shitty part? Shitty part about that was, I got a vasectomy back in 2006! That gingery little tax write-off wasn't supposed to be here. You're supposed to be a 4-wheeler! And trust me, I asked my wife, when I found out she was pregnant, I'm like, what have you been doing? Okay? And my wife, she is one of the sweetest people. She'll talk to anyone. She loves making new friends. But at that moment, she got ghetto angry, which is like, I've been climbing your Mount Everest fat ass for 3 years, and only your fat ass Mount Everest ass for 3 years. You told me I wasn't having no more babies. What have you been doing? Slime sack of shit? Calm down, Tyler Perry. Calm down. Oh, it was scary. See, yeah, and when I got divorced, I got my stuff checked. Yeah, there was not a sperm to be found then, but little did I know there was a Shawshank Redemption going on in my nutsack to where they built a bridge off the backs of their dead brothers, found their way to the Steaming River, and made their way to the vagina homeland. Ow, skeet, skeet, motherfucker! Ow, skeet, skeet! Goddamn. Now I gotta get another vasectomy. And I kinda don't want to, because the first one wasn't a fucking picnic. And I'm gonna tell you that story, because I have the microphone and I love talking about my balls. So I'm going to the pre-op appointment because the insurance can't have enough of my money. And they give me this, the nurse gives me this list of things I have to do before the surgery. Now, I will admit to you guys right now, I'm not what you call a reader. So I kind of skimmed it, but what I saw was the top instructions were, make sure the area is clean and free of debris. Now, I was 26 at that point. I'm 34 now. I was 26. And I'd never had a surgery before. So from my limited knowledge of surgeries, I figured, because it needs to be clean and free of debris, that means I had to shave my balls. Which, to my 26 years of life, I have never done before. It was a jungle down there, okay? There were wolverines and Eskimos living in it, okay? And God bless you ladies who shave. God bless you. Let's give a round of applause for women who shave. If you don't, that's okay too. I love to hunt for my food. I'm looking at you, Cher. I'm sorry, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do you believe that I have a mom? So, from my no knowledge of how to shave your balls, I get my wife's trimmer. And I take the guard off. And I get the front part, just a, hey, it does look bigger. And if I would have left it at that, it would have been fine. Probably would have been fine. But I think to myself, I better clean up the stragglers on my balls. So I'm pulling down my sack, trying to figure out how to do it. And I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, men. My nutsack is nightmarishly elastic, okay? It is like a Stretch Armstrong. Or I can make it look like a hamburger, a hot dog. I can press it up against newspaper and make prints. If I pull it down far enough and shove a flashlight in my ass, I can make the bat signal. It's true, I can do it. But here I am, I got this pulled down, and it's just not working. The whole time it's just, ow. These are not meant for sensitive skin, okay? So, ow. Ow. At one point, my sack got caught in the little blades. It's like, By the time I was done, my balls looked like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I looked like I was having my man period. So I wash up and I go to the surgery next day, and this is the most hilarious part, okay? They have me in the chair, and the nurse is like taping my penis to my stomach, then she looks down at balls, and she's like, what did you do? Well, I had to clean the area and free it from debris. We just wanted to make sure you washed up and used soap the night before. You didn't have to do all that. Well, I'm not what you call a reader. And she goes, well, now this is going to really hurt, because I've got to disinfect the area. And the thing had no knowledge of surgery, so when I thought disinfect the area, I thought nice white cotton swabs and clear bottles of antiseptic liquid, like when you get your blood taken. Just no. Paint can, paintbrush, orange iodine, okay? She shellacked my balls. She Agent Oranged my balls. And I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that was heard at that moment at the Ottumwa Regional Health Center was the desperate screams of a dying man. Since when does a medical procedure involve 1,000 bees? It burnt so bad. I mean, they had a little fan there that the doctor needed to keep him like cool during the surgery. I grabbed it, I held it an inch from my balls. I was just, oh God, make it stop! And I promise you guys, if I would have got a wrist cramp at that exact moment, I wouldn't need the surgery. You'd be calling me Caitlin right now. My name is Jeffy Alexander. I am on Facebook as Jeffy Alexander, who does comedy and stuff. I've got a YouTube page, Jeffy Alexander, the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Class of '95! Talk to me afterwards. I love people. Thank you. Booze!
All right, everybody, one more time, huh? That was hilarious.